My name is Sabet Biscaye, and I'm originally from a little place called Rush River, which is not far from Fort Resolution. I grew up in Fort Resolution and have been living here in Yellowknife for over 20 years now.
My name is Geordie Biscaye. Sabet Biscaye is my mother. In the fall of 2013, she was diagnosed with colon cancer.
How they found out this whole cancer journey, how it started was, I guess it goes back to when my late father, Paul, was diagnosed with colon cancer. That happened quite a long time ago, and I accompanied him down when he had a surgery. But what they told us at the time was because colon cancer can be hereditary, that his children should be tested. So a couple of years after he had gone through his experience with cancer, colon cancer, I went and got a colonoscopy and they removed a few polyps. And the polyps, I understand, are what could turn cancerous. When I first found out that I had a tumor, the word cancer didn't come up for a long time. And it was only long after I'd had my surgery and everything. So, because I'd had an experience with a friend of mine having a tumor, which didn't necessarily, he didn't have cancer, he just had a tumor, I just kind of looked at it as, okay, I've got a tumor in my colon. And I knew it had to be removed. So I didn't, like everything associated with cancer, I didn't go through all those being devastated, upset, or anything. My initial reaction is, okay, there's a few things I have to take care of. For example, I look after my elderly mother, so I had to make sure that I arranged to have her taken care of because I'd have to go in the hospital to get surgery and all that. So those were the things that I thought about. And that was my initial reaction. And because I'd gone through the whole process with my late father, I kind of knew what to expect. When I was in the hospital after my surgery, I was discharged in November. And I didn't feel physically well, but I was told by the healthcare professionals, oh, yeah, you can go home now. So I said, okay. And I wind up being back in the hospital. And that's when the importance of knowing your own body and standing up for yourself. If you know there's something wrong with you, you need to stand up for that. You need to be able to tell the doctors and the nurses, the healthcare providers might have good intentions, but only you know how you feel. And if you're not feeling right, there's something wrong, you feel there's something wrong, then it's up to you. You have to make a concerted effort to speak up for yourself.
Understand that you're gonna have a lot of anxiety. You're gonna want things to be fixed right now. You're gonna look at everything else. You're gonna be scared. You're gonna be worried. Understand that the healthcare system is doing the best that they can. If you need to do your own research to figure out some answers for yourself in regards to helping, caring, health, food wise, even if you don't know what's going on, even if you don't know the answers, try to keep strong. Try to believe that there's a purpose for everything. The most recent time when she told me that she actually had a tumor, I didn't know how to react. She's always been the person to fix everything for me, you know, from like having a scraped knee to being the shoulder to cry on, somebody to go talk to. But to have her ill didn't something wasn't something that really grasped me very well. Then my mind switched and said, okay, I got to go into a work mode. I got to do something. I would ask more questions about to her. Okay, so what is this? What is this cancer? And talk to the doctor, figure it out, do my own line checks, healthy foods, you know, a little proactiveness. Not be afraid to get mad at her when I know she's not supposed to be doing something and I catch her doing something. Actually, really taking the time to understand what the doctors are saying, what the doctors are telling us, and helping out with every little thing that I could possibly do. Example, she takes care of her mother, my granny. She's obviously not going to be able to do it, so I was going to have to step up and do everything I can. Keep her entertained, keep her fed, keep her company, you know? Try to do everything I can. I think at that point in time, I might have grown up about 10 years, become more of an adult, realized that it's not all about me. I tried to put myself in her shoes and how I'd feel. Came up to the conclusion that if I can't make her better, I can try to alleviate some of the stresses in her life and try to help out that way. Be as supportive as possible as a son.